Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of The Dig. We may have potential for a way out, but we were warned that it's going to cost us. Well, we won't know until we try. We're at the map spire. Let's go into the map room. And we have the panel. Now, we got a new item. The creator's engraving. Okay, I didn't notice it in the previous installment, but there it is. So, purple engraved rod, but this is a different engraved rod. So let's take a look at it. We have red diamond, green circle, red cube, green cube. Red diamond's already good.
So that's where the part is.
Assuming he gave us the right code.
Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, wait a minute. No, I need to go back through the map room to get to where I'm looking for. Alright, fine. Yeah, out the other way. Not so obvious. Panel, sure, but... yeah, the pit. There it is. Not easy to see. Now let's go back to the chamber. I'm just making my way back to that creepy monster nest. We were in a bit of a rush when we were out that area through its back door, but now we have a little more time to look for things now that lives are not in danger. There's the ledge, but no, let's keep going. Going back to the monster nest. There we are. Monster's not here anymore, and it was made, apparently. That's pretty crazy.
This place is as creepy as the forest behind my house when I was a kid.
Thanks. I guess we have time to reflect now that there's not a giant weird spider monster thing. Let's get out of here. There's the beach. We haven't gone that way. Last time I went to the falls source. This time we're going to the beach. Brand new screen.
Maggie, come on across.
Yeah, what was that? You followed me all the other times. That was weird. But, alright, so... there's the eye part.
I wish I knew what's going to happen when I get this piece back in place.
Yeah, apparently it's something really serious. Anyway...
Robbins.
I gotta stop doing that.
Never mind.
Never mind. Let's get out of here. Back to the falls. And back to the nest, we're gonna go all the way back through to the map area to the light bridge. Back out if I could find the entrance. There it is, there's the door. Creepy background sounds. Oh no, I don't want to go to the ledge. I want to go back to where the map room was. Yeah, the pit. And the opening. Long trek, I know. Okay, now let's go out the final opening to the door to the light bridge. And let's take the light bridge. We're leaving the map area. let's go back to the cathedral spire. We didn't have much to do here, so let's see if we can take care of that. Back to the lab. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to go all the way to the bottom. If they just do this for us, then I'm okay with this. Wow, thank you. Wow, alright. Well, I remember what the eye was shaped like, right? It should go in this console, but the game's just doing it for me. Oh.
Where have you been?
Where have we been?
I need your crystals. All of them. Right now!
Come on, Brink. How many crystals can one man use?
Not for me, you fools. I need them for my machine.
Oh?
For science. Research. Give them to me!
Machine? What are you talking about?
I'm through talking! I'm not going to let anybody stand between me and the greatest scientific achievement in history.
I only have these few crystals left, Brink, but I'll be glad to share some of them if you want.
All of them! You didn't share anything, Lo. I took them! And it's a good thing you didn't fight me. I would have killed you to get these.
You would have tried.
Damn.
You two will be nothing but a footnote in the annals of my achievements.
He didn't damage the machine part, did he?
This is annoying because we seem to need 2 crystals. Yeah, he took all of them. Absurd. Absurd. Alright. Well, guess where Brink is? I'm sorry, but we're going back up. But he has me interested now. Shockingly, he's not continually just using the crystals on himself. He is doing something, with the very amusing line, for science. But what is he doing? He's making a machine, but what's it gonna do? Unless he's trying the same thing the alien did, and he's gonna turn himself into pure mind or whatever, but, well, that didn't go very well, did it? Back to the light bridge. It's only a couple screens this time, but that spiraling path is pretty long. By the way, it's pretty cool that I haven't needed to use the tram for a while, huh? Anyway, the tomb spire, of course, that's where his cave is. Fortunately, we appear right before the cave. A couple screens to get in, but still kind of them. I don't see Brink in the background, but where else would he be? Okay.
Get away from here! I won't let you break my life crystal machine!
We don't want to break anything.
My machine isn't working yet. Yes, gloat if you want to. I've studied all the inscriptions. Maggie's not the only one who can decipher strange languages. I followed the plans I found, but there's still something missing, and without it the machine won't work. So if you think you can steal my life crystals again, Commander Lowe, think again. I'll kill you first, and believe me, no one will ever revive you.
Actually, you've robbed me twice, and I only robbed you once. So you're still one ahead.
Don't joke with me!
Don't joke with him, Boston.
Actually, though, we did find a machine, right? We found one that didn't work, and we know what it needs. So guess what? maybe I can be of assistance.
I won't stand here and let you distract me from my achievements.
Yeah, but... There.
I don't want that. It's just another artifact.
Brink, this is important. I think I know what piece is missing from your machine.
How can you know anything about this? You're not a scientist. You're just a strutting tin soldier.
I think it's the same piece that the eye generator needed. I think it's the key to all this technology. The alien inventor hid it because without it, none of the machines he considers dangerous will work.
Why would the creator of life crystals think they were dangerous?
Because the crystals make you feel so good that they take over your life. All you care about is getting more of them. He said it was the second worst mistake he'd made.
And the worst mistake?
The eye.
So you and Maggie, you keep telling me I'm crazy. But you plan to make an even worse mistake.
I'll make you a deal, Brink.
Yes, like the deal you made before. I keep my part, but you go back on it.
I didn't go back on it. I just wanted to talk about it with you first.
No deals with liars and thieves.
Brink, you need what I had to make your machine work. But if it works, then you'll have plenty of life crystals, right? You could share them with us and it wouldn't cost you anything, right?
If you have the missing part, yes.
That's my deal. Your machine, my part. 50-50 on the life crystals.
I know you plan to cheat me.
We won't even come near the machine when it's running. You divide up the life crystals.
Then what's to stop me from keeping them all?
Because I am trained as a military man, Brink. And if I ever actually decide to fight you, I don't care how strong and healthy you are. You will lose. And then I will take them all. Got it?
Get your missing part and put it in my machine. Even liars and thieves can bargain as long as they watch each other very carefully.
This is interesting. Let's use the eye part with the relic. Or, I don't know if I need to... Like, I'll click the relic first, maybe? No, I saw it.
Part.
Yeah, there's a slot. You can see it from here, a little triangle. So...
It fits perfectly. This is how the aliens designed the life crystal machine to work.
Nothing's happening.
Yes, it is. It's vibrating. Be patient. Who knows how fast it's supposed to work? We'll just have to wait.
Suits me fine. We'll split them 50-50, right?
Of course.
50-50. Look, there's one. And another.
2.
Is that all? Just 2? I need more than 2.
I don't know about that, Brink, but it's a sure thing I need more than 1. You still have all the crystals you stole from me and every other place on these islands.
Don't touch them!
50-50, you said, Brink. Well, you must have hundreds of life crystals. It's not even 50-50 if I take these 2.
I knew you were a liar and a cheat.
You weren't gonna let me have even one of these.
I'll make the machine even better. It will produce more.
Not till we're gone, it won't. I need that machine part to run the eye generator.
You will take nothing from this machine, you lying thief!
Once the eye is working, you can either come back with us to Earth, or you can stay here, take the part out of the eye generator and put it back in your own machine. Just have a little patience.
Also, speaking of...
No! My machine is stopping! You've wrecked my machine! You're a dead man!
Brink, please. We don't have to fight. You can have the part back after we're done with it.
Everything you say is a lie!
Maggie, tell him.
If you say a word, Maggie, I'll kill you too!
Brink, don't make me hurt you.
You won't hurt me when you're dead!
Oh, because he has one hand, yeah. Threw him off
Brink!
balance.
Oh, Maggie, please believe me. I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't want him dead.
It wasn't Brink who died here. Brink died when he fell down the hole when we first arrived. What just fell over the cliff was someone else. Someone alien. Created by those death crystals.
Maggie, are we making an even worse mistake by activating the eye?
Staying in this world any longer than we have to, that's the worst mistake we could make. We've got to do anything we can to survive.
But what if we die trying?
Don't you get it, Boston? This place is worse than death. I'd rather die than stay here.
Yeah, we're done. Where's... Oh, I have the pan. So Brink just clumsily fell off on his own. We talked big about beating him in a proper fight, and he just tackled us and it was over. Fortunately, no longer our problem. Let's get out of here. Appropriately enough, he went over the brink. Now let us return to the cathedral spire with what we need. I appreciate, by the way, I was able to take a whole bunch of glowing crystals before, and then Brink took them all, and now we have 2. That's really all we contextually need.
I have 2 crystals.
That's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and save. Why not? Now Brink's dead, and I don't think we plan on reviving him. If we even could reach the body, which I don't know if we can. Okay, again, the game will just take us down. No, it won't. Ah, nuts. Alright. Okay, good. Alright, good. Now let's finally fix the machine. Here it is. Eye part.
The alien was right. This thing has already killed one of us, but it's back in place.
And
The crystals Brink died for.
alright. I'm gonna leave the screen for a second because I don't know where the hell Maggie is, and I want to just like snap her back to my location.
Robbins. Never mind. Robbins.
Right. Now, alien device.
You're the one who read the alien books. What exactly happens when we turn it on with enough life crystals in it?
It would have taken me years to read everything, Boston, and I didn't understand half of what I read. But there's no doubt that this machine is dangerous. The alien warned us it might cost us more than we expected.
What does that mean?
It might mean that just turning on the machine might kill us.
You mean he booby-trapped the thing?
I mean that the machine may draw on more than life crystals. It may drain the life out of whoever uses it.
Then I'm running the controls.
Don't be absurd. It might do nothing, too. Or it could kill whoever isn't at the controls. I just want to tell you.
No goodbyes. We're gonna make it home together, Maggie.
I'm not sentimental, Boston. I wasn't going to say goodbye. I just want you to promise me something.
After you saw me break every promise I made to Brink, you want me to make another one to you?
What happened with Brink couldn't be helped, Boston. I know you'll keep your word with me.
What's the promise?
If I die and you live, Don't use any life crystals on me. Don't revive me. Do you understand?
Are you sure?
I saw what Brink became. I don't want that to happen to me. You wouldn't be saving Maggie Robbins. You'd be creating a monster with my memories, my face. Don't do it. Promise me.
I promise, Maggie. And vice versa, okay?
All right.
And now you tell me the truth about something, Maggie. Are you sure you didn't find out somewhere that something bad happens to the person at the controls of this machine?
Boston, I don't know any more than you do about what will happen when I switch this thing on.
If that's a lie, I'm gonna be really ticked off, Maggie.
Yeah, I know. Here we go. It's stuck. I'll have to pry it open.
Be careful.
Ah!
Maggie! Maggie, you liar! You knew this would happen.
The eye.
It worked. The eye is restored.
Worth it then. Go home.
Maggie.
And we're playing. I'm going to make another save. Because I want to see something. I don't know if it'll involve the light bridge necessarily. I need to look into something.
Where's the tram? Looks like the controls must have shorted out when the eye machine was turned on. Great. Trapped.
Wow, we're just not doing it. Alright, I'll load the game after all just so I can snap back up to that top area. I guess I'll go outside. Across the bridge. Wait, what? Really? I have a plan.
I should have known the inventor would have one more trick up his sleeve.
Whoops.
That was the inventor's last chance to stop me. I will get out into Spacetime 6. I will bring the people of this place back home, and they will build me a starship that will take me back to Earth.
Turn it back on. We're golden. And here it is, the very end. The eye.
I guess this is the real test. Can a practical guy from Earth do what all the builders of this place failed to do? Can I go into Spacetime 6 and still find my way back to reality? Only one way to find out.
Let's go in.
It's beautiful. A guy could get lost here real easy. No, I'm not going any farther into this place. I'm staying here, where I can get back out again.
You are as strong as we hoped, human.
I can understand you.
In Spacetime 6, all living minds communicate perfectly. You stand at the doorway, human. You show us all the pathway back to life, to reality, to a place where we will someday die, yes, but we will have a life before we die.
Every past and future. I can see them all, but which one is real?
Go back now, human. Take me home. My people have their bodies, their bones, their lives again. We owe you a great debt, Commander Lowe.
All I want, now that my friends are dead, is to go back to Earth and tell the story of how they died.
Why not let them tell their own story?
I wish.
You knew the way home, but I know all the other paths through time and space.
Wait, don't go back there.
Wow.
I have brought you a gift.
Maggie, Brink, you're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie, I thought I'd lost you forever.
So you really didn't try to resurrect me with the crystals?
No, I promised you. And besides, what the crystals bring back from death, it wouldn't have been you.
I know, Boston. You kept your word. And yet, you did find a way to bring me back from death.
It wasn't me, but I'm glad you're here.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too.
You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here.
No, the credit belongs to you. We once revered a great inventor because he opened the door to unchanging eternity. But you opened the passageway back into true life.
All I am is a guy who wants to get back home.
Already my people are preparing a great crystal starship to take you there.
But we can come back, can't we?
You and any others who wish to come. You are a young people, strong and full of hope and passion. We have much to teach you, and you have much to share with us as well. There will be friendship between our species forever.
I hope you're right. Not all human beings are as, nice as us.
Oh, I know that. All young species are alike that way. But don't worry. If any of your people try to pick a fight, we'll mash them like bugs.
How reassuring.
The ship is almost ready.
That is terrifying.
Go home and tell your people it has been accomplished here.
Telling the people, that's Maggie's job.
And getting us home, that was yours. You did it, Boston.
Thank you, Boston.
We all thank you, Boston Lowe.
Oh, that's cool. So just that's it. It is implied that we made it back home all right. Very well done. Fantastic game. That was a satisfying ending, but things could have gone another way. Before I started this sequence, because Once you start this sequence, you are absolutely trapped here. So I loaded before we activated the machine and Maggie died. I actually went back to where Brink died. I put the eye device back into his machine and created more crystals, which means I have crystals. What if I break my promise to Maggie?
Oh no! Lo! I begged you!
Oh, this sucks. What? Wow! Instantly! Wow! That was 1 second! I can't believe it! Well, I'll redo the final sequence because Maggie had that line, "Oh, you kept your word." Well, this time she'll know I didn't. That's really messed up. She killed herself before she went crazy. That's nuts.
I should have known.
I can't. Wow. Anyway.
Maggie. Brink. You're alive again.
We were lost, but this being found us and led us back.
Maggie. When you died, Man, I'm glad to see you.
Yup.
I don't know if I'm glad to see you, Boston. You broke your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go on without you.
But you knew that what the crystals bring back isn't life. It wasn't me.
But it's you now.
Yes. Well, yes, it is.
And I'm free of the madness of the crystals, too. You did it, Lo.
No, it was our friend here. No.
Okay, now I think the ending is back to normal, but
We
oh
once
boy.
had a great inventor.
And once again, there we have the ending credits. We've beaten the dig with both endings. Wait, Boston Low was Robert Patrick? And Brink was Stephen Bloom. I would not have guessed that. That is not how he normally sounds. Oh yeah, Kakitan leader. Yeah, the planet's called Kakitas, like from Greek mythology. The game itself never says this, I guess, outside of the credits here. The Dig novel, no kidding. Special thanks to George Lucas and Steven Spielberg. How many games have that? The end. Great job. You know what? Worth it. Well, we have done it. We have beaten the Dig. This was an experience. I know that LucasArts games, the old point and clicks, have a good sense of humor, but this one, did you see the writers? Did you see based on a concept by? Did you see the cast? This was a star-studded affair, and they took the subject matter very seriously. They had some wacky conversations, but the philosophical, explicit information as well as the implications got pretty serious and heavy. We started by saving the world. Hooray! We did that within 30 minutes. Boy, that was easy. And that's only where our adventure began. An abandoned planet? No, it might be a dead planet. Well, what happened? They're full of life crystals. How does that make any sense? Well, you saw what the life crystals did to people. It made them utterly obsessed. Or possibly, it gets them to realize that they would become obsessed, and that led to the bad ending. That was surprising. I can't believe that not only did this game have a body count, even though it reversed it, I can't believe this game not only had a body count, but we got the same person killed twice. And if you go for the bad ending, you got a different person killed twice. Unreal. But it was interesting seeing that there was an alien constantly on the verge of death and kind of wishing for it to just finally happen and stick because of the terrible, terrible mistake that it made for its entire population. I haven't seen remorse of that kind. Oh my god, I killed everybody in a while. I had an example of that on one of my older Let's Plays. And now I hesitate to say the game because potential spoiler, but oh boy, it's not every day you see somebody so regret what they did that there's really no redeeming them. They're like, I don't even want to be redeemed. Not happening. Honestly, the ending seemed a little too convenient for me. What I was expecting to happen was that we entered the mysterious dimension and possibly saved our friends. At the very least, got back to Earth. I was kind of expecting us to get back to Earth with everybody dead on our mission and say, well, I learned an important lesson. Let me tell you what happened. But we got our friends back. Okay, happier ending than I thought. But it felt a little much to say, oh, by the way, you also fixed the entire alien species too. Like, I'm happy that we did, but that felt a little too convenient. Good job, you're the hero of the entire planet. You did it. You saved the alien species. I guess I feel that they're better off for it, you know, they made their mistake and now they get to learn their lesson. But it felt a little weird to navigate the mysterious dimension and just fix everything in the snap of a finger. But you know what? We do have a happy ending. Those are nice. We saved the day. So it feels good to have experienced both endings of the dig. Even the bad ending, ultimately the same thing happens. It's just you followed through with your promise or you didn't. You get a hug or a smack, but the overall plot is the same. And we can go home to Earth and tell them crazy things have happened. Boy, oh boy, you're never going to believe this. When I grew up, I played mostly Sierra games when it comes to the point-and-click adventure genre. I largely missed LucasArts, but it feels good to have finally picked up this one. So thank you very much for watching my playthrough. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. And special thanks to Dragon Chi, not only for selecting the game for me to play, but also for providing a title card for it. This has been quite an experience. Who knows what we're going to see next? Until next time, everyone.